remember in high school, our teacher took us to see Pearl Harbor.
Uh-huh. And what'd you think?
That movie was so stupid.
Ooh, don't tell my wife that. She loves a good love story.
It's a love story. Okay. More often than not, you know I have been on your wife's side. That one I'm not agreeing with. That was not a love story. That was a horror story. And I don't mean the actual Pearl Harbor part. Because all, what's her face? Kate Beckinsale did was go with the best option at the moment. That's all she did.
Hey, lady knows how to survive.
But did she? Like, even at the end, she was pregnant with Josh Hartnett's baby, I think. Just for him to get killed, and all she did was go, "Oh well, Ben Affleck, you want to bang me now?"
Hey Ben Affleck, you want a baby?
Which I thought was messed up how that was revealed. Josh Hartnett sat there and got shot, and then that's when his friend was like, "You can't die. You can't die. Your woman's having a baby," and he immediately dies after that. No, she was not pregnant with Ethan Hawke's baby, although that would be a pretty baby.
God damn it, die!
A love story for 1940s America. I guess, because that part of the story made me so mad. I actually remember yelling out when it was like a moment of silence. I was like, "She's a hoe!" And then the credits started rolling.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm hoe positive. We're pro hoe in this house.
I do think like the action scenes, those were intense.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie, I could not tell you.
That was the part I actually liked the best, was the action scenes. Oh, and was it Dan Aykroyd who played the president?
Oh. Here, you know
Scott,
what?
Confirm that for me. Was that Dan Aykroyd? Because I know it was him or somebody of that caliber. It might be my least favorite Michael Bay movie.
Was that a Michael Bay movie?
Yes, it is.
Ugh.
It is indeed a Michael Bay movie.
Michael Bay.
Dan Aykroyd is definitely in it, but I don't remember who he played. I think he played the president. I thought he was Roosevelt. Or was it Roosevelt? Whoever the president was in during Pearl Harbor.
Let's get him.
For those of you who are not from America, this is how great our school system is. We don't know who our presidents are anymore.
They're all the same.
Excuse you, Barack Obama is not the same.
Okay, just one big thing that makes him different from the rest of them.
Now, I could take that in several ways.
I was gonna say, please, don't let me hang on that. No, I voted for him. And you know what? I think, regardless of where you sit on the political spectrum, people just generally seemed happier when he was around. Overall, even people who hated him seemed to have a better quality of life.
Yes.
So, whether or not he actually did anything divinely good, or just temporary small things that, you know, made people feel better for a while, I don't know. But people were happier when he was around.
Also, thank you for confirming that for me, because I forgot it was in fact John Voight who played Roosevelt, and this is probably the closest you'll ever get to being president.
Who, me?
No, John Voight.
I thought you were talking about me because I was like not all about. God damn it!
I mean, granted, would I vote for you for president? No.
I would not make a good president because I don't trust our political system in any way, shape, or form. God, I wish I would have leveled up this fast in my last playthrough. Jesus. I could have gotten the goddamn Kaine outfit for 2B.
Fun fact, John Voight is in fact Angelina Jolie's daddy, who she has officially disowned, I'm fairly certain.
Why? I actually don't know why. I don't know that story at all.
I can think of a few reasons, but there's one that personally sticks with me, and it has to do with you know how Angelina Jolie has a black daughter?
Oh, is Grandpappy not into that?
He said something that, as somebody who's supposed to be the grandfather of said child, probably should not say.
Oh boy.
Now, I think there was other factors that played into why she doesn't communicate with him, but that one personally stuck with me because it's like, ooh, wow, okay, we're still doing this.
There it goes.
Yep. Some things never change, unfortunately. Hopefully they will.
Only time will tell on that one.
Android bodies.
Yeah.
And sorry to sound so bleak about that, but considering my cultural background.
Yeah. Well, and it's also, I like, it's safe to assume, like, I think it's an unrealistic expectation that racism will be entirely eradicated.
Nah, because even if it's not racism, you're gonna have somebody who's going to agree with you to whatever degree.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, like,
what is this?
People are going to find reasons. People are gonna find a reason to hate someone else no matter what. Man, look at these two just hammering it. Good for you.
Progression!
They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
I don't think that's human speech.
they're imitating human something.
Oh, look at the ones in
Yeah, I know, right? Yep, now I have to do this again.
Also, Cat Daddy says, yeah, regardless of his political stance, he's just been a dick. Yep, that's John Voight in a nutshell. And Voight used to be pretty liberal back in the day, but became super conservative as he got older. Yes. Yeah, he is unabashedly a Trump supporter. And I'm not saying that as a joke. He has admitted that.
I mean, there's no joke to be said. There are a lot of people who support that guy. Granted, I don't support any of them, but
if we remember the comedian Carlos Mencia, who shout outs to him wherever he is in this world.
Good old Ned.
The first time I learned that his name was Ned, it's like, that fit. I see why you go by Carlos Mencia. Because his name is like Ned Hernandez or something. It's like, that does not fit you.
Well, of course not. He wanted to play up to certain stereotypes, and you can't really do that with the name Ned.
Right. But I remember a comedy routine that he did where he talks about how the political system is a joke because it's almost like you're kind of forced to pick a side, even if you partially agree with the other side.
People don't want to know what my politics are.
Are they in your pants?
Ha! You know what? I'll go with that. There's not Sephiroth again.
No. This
Sephiroth!
is a machine.
Dun 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 dun.
Can you imagine if that was how he was introduced? He was just butt naked.
With no wiener.
But think about just the amount of splooging that would have happened if that was how he was introduced. And by that I mean from Cloud.
Hell yeah. Now what happens if I hack him? Ow!
He said that. That's what would happen.
Oh, faster! Oh, am I?
That says more characters should be introduced in the game. Yes. And Cat Daddy says, seems like some places are headed in the right direction with ranked choice voting, in my opinion, anyways. Also, +1 on nudity, yes.
Yeah, I get it.
That's another reason why I liked Inquisition, or Dragon Age Inquisition. They were more open with the nudity.
Hey, look, I'm all about nudity in games. These are fictional characters. You want to show off a butt here and there, go for it. Like Adam's sandy ass right here.
Really
Or 2B's panties. In every possible shot. And fuck it, while we're at it, let's get some more nudity in here. Another naked him.
Another naked Sephiroth.
Damn it, not another one.
Give us a peek of the peen.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess Yoko Taro was like, I don't know, you know what, we'll have him be naked, but no peen.
To be fair, if I was playing this and saw that, I would probably die. I'd be like, huh?
Through that hole.
Huh? What?
Yeah,
what?
as he's kicking at you, there's just like a big floppy wiener. Just dangling.
Cat Daddy said helicopter physics.
Why is the camera so damn close to me? Jeez.
Jizzy physics.
Hell
Seriously,
yeah.
it's probably a good idea that they don't do that because I will probably never finish a game.
I'd be laughing. I'd be like, his dude's pee-pee's out.
Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know.
Because
I've never seen
I'm a
machine
37-year-old
I'll
child.
report this to command.
It's funny how mature we are,
Contact command.
while at the same time immature.
Well, I mean, look, I pay my bills, I pay my rent, I mostly pay my debts.
So if we want to laugh at pee-pees and ding-dongs,
Exactly.
and hoo-hoos and hoo-haws and boobies,
Look,
let us have that luxury.
Ow!
We don't have much left.
I'm on borrowed time, you know, I'm just, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. 9S just gets ragdolled by these guys. What the hell? Like, okay, so not only are their mechanics different, but 9S gets hit, he gets sent flying across the room. 2B gets hit, she cracks her neck and shakes it off.
And Scott said, he said boobies. And Cat Daddy says, I'm just censoring it for the sake of Twitch.
We should be able to reach.
You're gosh darn right.
9S.
Yeah, watch your fucking language, alright?
Read your 9S. Go ahead.
Operator.
I don't know how many curse words
Just
we
encountered
get.
a pair of humanoid machines.
I think I've been doing much better lately. Our first few streams, I was very
That's what I'm
vulgar.
saying. I'm like, I'm trying to be conservative with the curse words just in case they're like,
Well, I do think, because this game is mature rated, that kind of automatically puts that filter in there.
Yeah,
where it's
but
like,
if we can filter that filter, it's probably better.
I don't need to kill anything. I'm leveled the F up. But yeah, no. I think we're good. I think we're good to curse. Oh yeah, for anyone who hasn't played this game. So there is an online there is an online element to it where you can find the bodies of dead players. You can pray for them to get your health back and get some momentary weapons or momentary limited use items. Get some money. You can also revive them and make them fight with you. Like summoning a soul.
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert.
Actually,
so
yes.
I guess, thanks or whatever.
That's not like I like you or anything, Baka. And yes, I know I made that.
Baka.
You said that exact same thing the last time I said that joke. You
I
went,
know, that's
you
why I
went,
did it.
Baka, 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 Baka.
I know, that's why I did it.
I think
Yeah,
We gotta be consistent.
Say 2B.
Blah, 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 blah. No, let's continue fighting.
Roger that.
I want to keep fighting. Plus,
Operator
is
denied
Ninja
access.
Bot up there?
Data upload complete.
Roger.
I also have an incoming message from the commander. Initiating playback.
Hey Scott, that's a missed opportunity for Futurama that they didn't have Ninja Bot.
Lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their
Well,
way
they had
to-
Hedonism Bot,
Black
the
boxes are online.
undebatably better robot.
We've tracked
I
the
still like
location
Kwanzaa Bot,
so
because it was
all
voiced by
Yorha units on
Coolio.
the surface to head over and
That was Coolio, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
end transmission.
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Yeah.
Target location confirmed.
Well, hold
I'm
on.
worried about the other androids.
Where
We should
is
probably check this
Ninja
out as soon as
Bot?
possible.
I never beat his quest.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
I'm a little upset.
life is claimed
Maybe
most
I
of the
just
central
haven't
area.
I haven't triggered
Big
his
plants,
appearance
too.
yet.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal
Scott says
size
Kwanzaa Bot
since
rule.
the
He wasn't even in the show that often, but when he was so
and such,
memorable.
too.
Him and Santa Bot.
Yes.
Or is it Santa Bot or Evil Santa?
I think it was just Santa Bot. The one who tried to kill every single one of them except for Zoidberg.
Yes.
You've been a very good boy, Dr. Zoidberg.
And that is John Goodman, right? Because there's another actor that sounds a lot like John
I
Goodman.
think
I'm 99% sure
I
that
am
was John
going
Goodman.
the wrong way.
And I can't think of the other actor who sounds a lot like him.
I don't know. Probably another
Looks like
John.
our surface route's been cut off.
Scott
Maybe we
says
can
John
get through
Goodman
from
was
underground.
Santa Bot. Okay. Do you know the actor who sounds like John Goodman? Because
So
he's kind of
Those
a big
machines
dude
out in the
too.
desert
But I
look
cannot
just
think of
like
his name.
androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines?
I want to
look
say
like
he was in
us?
the Smurfs movie too.
There's no point
John
trying to
Goodman?
work out
I'm pretty sure he
unsolvable
was.
problems.
No. The guy who sounds like him.
All I can think of is John Lithgow, and he does not sound like John Goodman.
No, not even close.
I don't know, old white dude, you know.
I did like Roseanne though, the show.
Oh, he does the little frog hop too, but I like it a lot less when he does it. Oh,
This is
more new
Technical
stuff.
Support Unit Pod 042. Control has been assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153. Control has been assigned to 9S.
Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S, 9S. Combat data exchange requested. 9S, 9S
Exchange
fuck is this?
accepted.
Proposal. Data should be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
Proposal accepted. Data will be exchanged regularly.
Are they
for greater
negotiating,
efficiency.
like, conjugal visits with each other?
Communication.
That's how all courting should go.
Scott says, I know J.K. Simmons replaced John Goodman as the Yellow M&M. I actually forgot John Goodman voiced the Yellow M&M.
Yeah, I only remember J.K. Simmons doing it. That's because the man is a damn legend. J.K. Simmons is just one of those dudes who sells every role.
Yes, he really does.
Like, it's kind of unfair how good he is. Even when he's doing the simplest role. He was the only character that made the fucking Chippendale movie worth watching.
Oh, Chippendale. I was thinking of the Chipmunks. Shout out to David Cross, who made that movie worth watching.
What is this? I guess we're just getting more... Just getting more lore. World building stuff.
Each treasure had a different shape.
Okay. I'm trying to piece it all together. What are those?
Scott says, I think it was
Wow,
Goodman
this
and
is
John
weird.
Lovitz. It was an Eminem, I think. John Lovitz is also another underrated, super funny guy.
Ugh, yeah.
For those of us who were around in the 90s, remember the show The Critic?
Oh, is that quest already done? Let me see if I can get back there.
The Critic was actually a really good show. I actually liked it better than The Simpsons. Because it felt more like a show versus The Simpsons that felt like moments in time, episode by episode.
Huh. Damn, okay. I can't get back there yet. Oh,
Scott says, I'm gonna make us watch High School High for Is It Rotten? Is it that bad?
Where does this
Cat Daddy says, I used to love when I got to stay up late enough to watch The Critic, even if I didn't get all the humor as a kid.
yeah!
And Scott says, also they should bring back The Critic. I think it would serve a massive purpose now.
It would, but would it be as good?
Resistance signals from that building over there.
I would say it depends on who writes it, because I think John Lovitz could still bring that character to life.
Oh. New product in stock. Oh, hell yeah. A hot supply trader. Glory to mankind, thousand years, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, yeah, I have to do that again, don't I? Shit.
Hot take. I think they need to stop with The Simpsons.
Yeah, I mean, it's been around forever, but
And that is not to say that with The Simpsons. We grew up with The Simpsons,
We
but
need a way through.
there comes a point in
Let's look
time
around
where
for a
you
route we
just
can
gotta
take.
stop.
all right. So yeah, Family Guy. I don't have a very good opinion of that show. I think it was not... It had some very funny moments, but overall, you know what it was? Family Guy is a lot more mean-spirited than The Simpsons was.
You know what? It got progressively mean-spirited, because it didn't start out as mean-spirited.
No, it started out as basically like just kind of a Simpsons knockoff, not exactly in a bad way, but I don't know. It wasn't anything that special. It had a couple of funny jokes, but it just wasn't consistently funny. Even though The Simpsons is kind of past its prime, it's still more consistently funny than Family Guy.
Because I think it was a show that always stuck to what it wanted to do, whereas with... I'm gonna throw him under the bus on this one. Seth MacFarlane.
Not a very funny guy.
He doesn't... Yes?
Talented voice actor, but he's not a...
Oh, yeah.
He's not a
he's
funny
a
writer.
fantastic singer. He is a fan. I love his singing.
Yeah, he's a
He
very...
has a crooner voice, and I love it.
He's a very talented person, but... I don't know.
Also, I am a sucker for running gags if they are good. But the whole, not the shut up Meg part, but the one where they're constantly, being abusive towards Meg, I never understood.
You know, it's funny every now and then, like, oh, haha, it's a shitty family to this person who doesn't deserve it. Sometimes it's funny and comedic. But after a while, it's like, you're just being mean.
Humans sure are
Yeah, and there was one episode where she finally snaps on everybody, and I love that. But then, what made me mad about that episode was, at the end of it, she apologized. And I'm like, oh, no, don't you do that.
Don't apologize to your abusers.
Like, she went clean off on that whole family, and it was rightfully deserved, just for her to be like, I'm sorry, the only reason why you guys pick on me is because that's the way you guys bond. Why did you have an episode where a teenage girl would say she's okay with being abused as long as it keeps the family together? That is the wrong message.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully people aren't letting their teenage kids... No, well, I mean, the show's...
Okay, to be fair, I was a teenager when I saw it. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm thinking about myself, and I'm like, no, if I had teenagers, I would let them watch it. I'd tell them they have shitty taste in media, but, you know.
So Cat Daddy says 100% on Meg, and Scott says, it got to the point where they just had to keep escalating the joke, and it's not funny anymore. Right.
Yeah.
If you have to go so far to break, and we're talking about a cartoon, granted, but you gotta break the spirit of a teenager, just for her to be like, okay, I understand why you guys are abusing me. That's not funny at all.
Yeah, no. There's nothing funny about that.
That was an episode that made me mad. Like, there's like 4 episodes that genuinely made me mad.
What the hell?
Our records don't say
and that was definitely one of them.
It's one of those things, it's like, there is shock humor, that is a thing, but it's like, shock humor there still needs to be a punchline. Ow. And...
At one point, Family Guy was better at it, because The Simpsons didn't really do it as much, but they were better at it. But as the show progressed, just like I was telling Scott and Cat Daddy, the last episode where I just absolutely quit watching the show was the episode where they focused on Quagmire's sister's abusive boyfriend. And I'm not saying don't make an episode about domestic abuse, because it is a topic worth bringing up. Especially to the extent... Oh. No, I thought this was... Wait, she's different.
No,
though.
yeah. Yeah, okay, so 9S hacks her and he can see her memories.
It's trying to hack us.
Okay.
If we take hacking damage, it'll affect
us
as well.
I checked out with that episode because... It's a topic, a very sensitive topic. A very serious topic, and they were trying to put jokes in the episode, and it's like, no.
Yeah, it's
corpses.
It's tonally wrong.
Now, the only part I did kind of laugh at was what actually happens to the boyfriend. Like, that part, I was like, oh, I mean, rightfully deserved, but that was a little over the top.
what happens to the boyfriend, because I don't think I saw this episode.
Obviously Quagmire was incredibly upset that
Oh,
his sister was
shit.
being... And she was being, like, abusive. This wasn't like they did a cutaway or whatever, because Family Guy's known for cutaways. Like, she had, like, visible black eyes and was doing the whole, it's okay. The reason why he did that was because I didn't cook dinner right. Like, they were doing that kind of stuff. Which was heartbreaking to watch. But Quagmire was
shit.
like, how dare this guy abuse my sister? We gotta do something. Now, I think what he wanted to do was scare him.
Analyze the enemy's hacking pattern.
But something happens where,
Keep it busy.
the guy's inadvertently taken out of the mortal coil, if you get what I'm saying. And it was a complete...
They unalive him.
Yeah. And it was a complete accident, but it was just their way of freaking like, oh my god, we didn't mean to do that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, is that Jean Paul? Is fucking Jean Paul the guy?
Oh. Is that who he was talking about? Because wasn't he talking about a certain female? A certain fembot?
I think so.
But, yeah,
Oh,
that part I did laugh at because it was, he got slammed up against a tree, and it was pretty gory. I was like, oh, dang. By the way, I'm not condoning harming your abuser, but if you had to do so to get out of the situation, just saying.
Just go for it.
Because that is kind of what happened, even though they could have... Well, hold on. Now that I think about it, Joe is on the police force. How come he just didn't do anything?
Well, because then the show had to happen.
Right.
Look at me. Oh, please look at me. Man, I want your eyes to look upon me alone. Man, now you're going to make us feel bad for Operabot.
Well, I kind of felt bad for her.
Yeah, I know,
time.
but now they're adding more to it. Have I not become beautiful? Do these clothes make me look cute? Would he like it if I walked like this? I still don't understand what it means to love someone, but I've made up my mind. I will do whatever it takes to capture his affection. Long ago, an old machine life form told me something. Beauty is what wins love. But what is beauty? After researching the old world, I finally learned the truth. Beauty is pretty skin. Beauty is stylish accessories. Beauty is looking one's best.
I mean, yes.
I will become beautiful. I will do it for him.
This is hurting me at a personal level. I mean, like a female level.
Scott. I once heard tell of a precious jewel far to the east. It was said to be located in on a dangerous mountain, but I did not care. I slipped on cliffs. I fell onto rocks, but eventually I claimed the jewel. Blue stone, brilliant blue, so beautiful. That's what I'm guessing. I lost so many parts obtaining this jewel. I lost myself. But my wounds are badges. There's a rumor floating among the other machine life forms lately. Devour the body of an android to gain eternal beauty. Such nonsense. It is physically impossible to obtain beauty by consuming an android. But I tried anyway. I would try anything. I wanted to vomit, but I kept going. It tasted like oil.
Ew.
Yeah, this is getting dark. At first, I'm like, I feel bad for her, and now I'm like, oh.
It's getting dark, and well, finish reading, and I'll tell you from a woman's perspective why this is painful.
Not a moment passed where I didn't strive to become more beautiful, but he still won't look my way. I even tried to learn what is called a song. Songs can make someone have feelings for you. That's what they say, so I practiced every day. But he still won't look my way. I ate more androids. I even ate machine life forms. But he still won't look my way. He won't look my way. He won't look my way. He won't look my way.
You know what this also reminds me of?
Like, Cat Daddy, this robot is gonna tear down feminism for some dick.
But, like, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Monica.
Oh, just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. We could have entire conversations and play that game. He won't look my way. He won't look my way. Won't look my way, won't look my way, won't look my way, won't look my way ad nauseum. Scott. This is my kind of ladybug. Yeah. He still won't look my way. That's when I realized he cares not for jewels
Okay,
or
before
songs.
you read that,
Yeah?
I thought that's when he realized I care not for penis.
That's when I realized I just been batting for the wrong team the whole time. God damn. That's when I realized he cares not for jewels or songs or beauty or appearance or anything else. I cannot win his love. Scott, Jesus Christ. Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless. 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 I gaze into the mirror. In its reflection, I see only my own meaningless. And so I scream. Someone, please, look my way.
Ladies, do not think you have to do all of that for a man.
Don't think you
Please.
have to do any of that for anyone.
Right. It's a very sad message, and as a female,
you mean that?
I
Those
understand.
scanners are
I
pretty good.
absolutely understand. Those thoughts have ran through my mind too.
Well, you know, I think that's kind of the point of this character. You know, you got to remember this is a point in the game in the first playthrough.
I'm sorry, 2B.
Where
their circuits are fried.
The idea, like the machines, they had just started getting records that they could
They were
talk.
only being kept alive by that.
So we're seeing machines very swiftly evolving. They're trying to understand emotions that they weren't built with.
And that's why that's so painful, because so many, and I get that this is a female bot, but so many people do think this kind of stuff.
Of course. Hey, I was a teenager once.
Yeah, but the sad thing is, it doesn't stop at teenage.
So
you should have seen me at 29.
What is it?
That machine had some pretty weird things
That was like,
to
what,
say, huh?
last year?
It's almost like it had action.
I am 37.
Machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
But thank you.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
I have to give you, praise every once in a while. If I stomp your nuts.
oh, god damn. Please do. Step on me, queen. I want to see if that TV room has anything now. Now that I'm on a different playthrough.
But that moment is like, whoo, I have had those thoughts, and that ran deep.
Yeah. So have I. There are people.
Not so much now. It gets better when you get older. You don't care as much.
Exactly. Life
So
gets better.
if you're having those thoughts now, it gets better, because at some point you don't care. It's like, if you don't accept me for me and my butt gas, whatever. Move on.
Ow. You know, I feel like this What is Demon's Cry? I feel like this hacking mechanic's gonna get old, though. I think that's kind of why I've been subconsciously, like, trying to smash through the cutscenes on this one.
Scott, you are beautiful. Stop eating androids. Eat other things.
Wow, that weapon is weak as shit. It's called Demon's Cry, and it's weak as hell.
That's a straight up Devil May Cry sounding weapon.
Yeah, maybe if it's leveled up, I'll level it up a few times, because the weapons that I've been using the entire game, the Virtuous Contract and Virtuous Treaty, I have them pretty beefed up. I mean, I've been whooping ass on normal mode.
But you can be more beautiful if you eat kitty.
Hell yeah. Look, I understand, Scott, and I would eat androids too, specifically 2B, and not the way you're thinking. Actually, exactly the way you're thinking. Thing is, she could never be on top because technically she's like, what they say, like, these androids weigh like 300 pounds each, or something like that.
I'm not gonna read what Scott said, but look what he said.
Oh, I eat kitty.
I was gonna leave that alone because I kind of figured you did.
Hostiles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like Scott, definitely the kind of guy that
It could be a trap.
he eats mad
We should at least head over there and
puss.
gather data, right?
I mean, he has the facial hair for it, so yeah. I never doubted you did.
This way. Here.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta get this thing first.
I wonder if Mac does.
I don't know. He's like such a good Christian boy that like, I feel like he has to have like missionary sex with the lights on, or with the lights off. But who knows?
You know what's funny? He will probably never tell us.
Oh, of course not. He's
What's that?
he's
they're
a preacher's son. Yeah. We've already, they're sending supplies up to the moon.
And here I am, like, hey, I got handcuffs, and I'll just say it this way, pretzel.
So why don't the machines, or the aliens who
Missed.
created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from
We
outer
kind of get him
space,
drunk
right?
and grill
Well,
him.
there are a few theories.
I
about
am
that,
down for
but
that.
no one
I
knows
want to
for
know
sure.
the math.
Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
Which are probably not even that deep or dark.
I don't think Mac can get drunk because he's diabetic. Oh, more lore. Okay,
If we're creative with it, he won't know that he's drunk.
he's still diabetic.
He doesn't know that.
I'm pretty sure he exclusively knows that. Oh.
Why do we have to wear
Just go
undergarments?
along with us. We'll just bury the body
Oh,
here.
now we're actually getting
Display,
their
humans
story.
covered their crotches as they went about
Servo!
their business. Revealing one's genitals was seen as problematic. So just be quiet.
I mean,
and wear
depends
them
on who you're
already.
asking.
Okay, but why are we eating this plant matter? Machines don't need to eat things like this.
I kind of
This is a
figured
type
this
of
is how
fruit.
Adam and Eve really
Our
were
data
in the
suggests
Bible.
that mankind gained great
Hell yeah.
intelligence from consuming fruit.
I don't mean
So quit
gender-wise. I mean
griping
like
and eat it
actual
already.
conversation.
All right, if that's what you
Ugh, why do we
But
have to
once
do
we're
this?
done, can we
Because...
play together for
God said so and stuff.
Oh, great.
Aw.
Then I'll eat lots of fruit.
See,
Did you catch that line? Now you're making me feel bad for these two.
but notice he said I'll eat a lot of fruit. That's what Eve's problem was in the Bible.
Yes. Well, but you saw why Eve said he would eat a lot of fruit. He said, if I eat this, then can we play together? Because Eve is basically a child still. And he just wants to play with his
They
brother.
all have white flags.
I
Looks
don't
like they
remember
really
that
don't
in
want
the
to
Bible.
fight.
Well, I mean,
Well, actually, come to think of it, if we're going to go there, considering that Adam and Eve were supposedly the first humans,
yeah.
there has to be a relation somewhere.
Well, yeah, of course. And that just tells us all, we are all a product of incest.
Meanwhile, my preacher grandfather's probably turning over in his grave.
We are all products of incest. Oh.
Actually, my grandpa was I
Oh!
never met him. He's
Okay, so the quests that I already did are still completed. Because I just talked to the little girl robots, and she says, thank you for bringing my sister home. So these quests remain completed.
Actually, that makes sense, because SBF 15 would have been there.
Well, this is a new game, remember?
Yeah, but this is also from his perspective, even though, what's her name? 2P already did it.
Well, yeah, but 9S was with her when she did it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can see why they would be done, because he was with her. There was so much implied incest in the Bible. There really was, because my understanding that Adam and Eve had 2 sons, Cain and Abel, something else had to have happen, because there was only 1 female.
Well, yeah.
But I do like how they seemingly brush over that concept. It's like, either there were more females, or, some shaboing boing was happening. Also, Noah and his family. Yeah. There were many, biblical families where, there's a lot of questionable stuff going on.
Ooh. Is this a hacky door? Oh. Maybe that's an A2 door. What a weird way to, like, make the game longer.
It's effective because it forces replayability.
Operator 2
That is
to 9S.
for sure.
This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Because let's be
I have
honest,
something
there's
important
many
to discuss
games,
with you today.
once you play
What
it,
is it?
there
Our
may
maintenance
be
team filed a
replayability
complaint about how you
available,
treat your
but
flight
it's
I'm
not
going the
really
wrong
worth
way.
They
it.
requested that you cease making
Yeah.
unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to.
Oh.
There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim
They
correction.
should do a
If you
Game of
have
Thrones
rebuttal,
esque
you need to discuss it
adaptation
with
of the Bible where
maintenance.
everyone
Fight
is
it out if
thinking
you
for
must.
things.
Operator 2
So basically, what you're saying is they should just make the Bible a show.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
Okay, so we just got a little information on our boy Nines here. Apparently, he keeps making unauthorized modifications to his own programming because he says he gets too much like useless data from the bunker.
That's a euphemism for his neck.
2B, check this out. It's huge.
Start the New Testament with start the New Testament and then do a prequel show with way more incest.
Hell yeah. Electronic lock. Hello, hello. Your mother's worried about you. How about you unlock the door and come out? Looks like he's ignoring me. Proposal. Destroy the core to open the electronic lock. Yeah. I'm gonna hack. I'm in.
More Family Guy episodes that either made me mad or just kind of turned me off of the show. There's one called Stewie and Brian, and again, Scott, if you want to look this up, I think this episode was based on a movie, but I don't remember which movie. But Brian and Stewie are locked in a bank vault, and
oh wow.
You know how in later seasons Brian became more emotional?
Uh-huh.
Like kind of mentally unstably emotional?
Yes.
I think this episode kind of started it because he admitted to Stewie that
that he's suicidal?
I was trying to avoid saying that because I don't know if that's a trigger word.
Oh.
Not a trigger word like for people, but a trigger word for social.
Yeah. My B.
But yes, that.
Where the hell am I going?
They did undercut it with Stewie taking a dump in his diaper, and he's like, Brian, I'm a baby. I need a fresh diaper. And there's only one way for me to have a clean diaper, which meant Brian had to eat what was in his diaper.
That's how they end that?
No, I'm saying, like, they say something, like, really serious, like, hey, I'm not happy with my life, and I just don't tell you guys. And then it goes to, Brian, eat the poop out of my diaper.
Okay, so what is the quest here?
Yeah, I saw this one. I think it was inspired by an All in the Family. It was inspired by something, and I can't remember if it was a movie or a show, but again, if you're going to bring up something really serious like that, you can't undercut it with jokes.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, the show is very
polarizing.
Yeah, it's also kind of tasteless.
And it didn't even start out that way. Like, the first probably 5 seasons were actually pretty decent. Because it didn't take itself seriously. And if it did, it didn't hit you over the head with how serious it was.
Right. But the show just, it kind of makes light of too many heavy matters.
Yeah, and those are the episodes that turn me off the show. Again, not to say that they shouldn't do it or they can't do it.
We can get
I mean, yeah, you can make you can make a joke about anything. I mean, yeah. I think we've shown it. How many honestly, how many racism jokes have we made on our stream?
Racism, sexism, we have hit all of them.
But I like to think we do it in a way that's non-offensive.
Yeah, because we're kind of doing it at an irony.
Yeah, it's the irony of, I don't know. It's irony. No,
it is because you know, cultural backgrounds, gender, and the fact that, hey, we did grow up in a time where this was a thing and nobody batted an eye to it.
Right, that's kind of where a lot of my own humor comes from, is like, it's not, is X funny, it's more, hey, isn't it weird that this was funny to people? That kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, give me 1 quick second.
Yeah, go do your thing. I'm just trying to see here. Okay, that's the Forest Castle. What's over here? Oh, that's another Jean Paul's Melancholy. That's another Forest Zone.
Alright.
What's this? Whatever that is, I want it.
But, yeah, you know, even earlier, the jokes that we make, we also find the irony in the fact that what used to be controversial is no longer controversial, but it's also controversial, but not controversial.
It's controversial for different reasons now.
Yeah.
God, I really love this new camera. I gotta look at myself, and I'm like, wow, I'm not pink, and I'm well lit. My lighting hasn't changed at all.
I call you pretty boy.
I feel so pretty. I feel beautiful. I feel like I am truly seen. Ow. Missed. Guess who's back?
Back.
Guess who's back? Look up there. It's Ninja Bot. It's Mr. Miyagi Bot.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi-san Bot.
And you know what? It is getting pretty late, so let's make this the last thing we do tonight. I don't know when my wife is supposed to be getting home, but I unlocked the door. Oh, Father Servo! I thought we lost you. Oh, God, your head is down here now. No, it's up top.
Yes.
He has a head on both ends. Is he talking out of his ass?
That's another irony joke about Disney's back the game because Mr. Marshall Mathers is making an album called The Death of Sushi.
Hell yeah! Oh my God! How much? Whoa! Oh my God! I might actually be able to beat him this time. I just gotta hack the shit out of him. Never mind. Ow! But look at how much damage the hacking did.
See, this is why I said you didn't have to do this. You had to be at that point.
Oh, whoa. Ah, fucker! Hack him again!
I got that responsibility.
Fuck!
Not that simple. But thanks for the offer.
Fucking whap him! Alright, now hack!
Oh. Scott says the camera loves you, baby.
Thank you, Daddy.
Cat Daddy says, I feel you on the humor, and at least we can acknowledge what's not appropriate anymore, not to pat oneself on the back.
Fuck!
It's the truth. Like, I like laughing, I like making jokes, I like having a good time. And if at any point I offend somebody, which I never try to do, but if I do, I am rightly apologetic. Because I am not trying to upset anybody.
We are definitely not trying to upset anyone. Ooh. Fuck!
But sometimes as us humans, we gotta find the humor in how we view each other sometimes. It's like, this is really ridiculous.
Exactly.
I never understood the concept of racism outside of, if you just want to find something to hate about somebody, that is the lowest hanging fruit you can possibly grab. Like, I don't like you just because you exist and don't look like me. That is probably the easiest thing you can hate somebody about, because
you're
you can
not
always
me. God damn it! I am never gonna get the hang of the hacking mechanic in this game.
I mean, personal story, have I been called the hard R N-word by a white person? Absolutely. To my face.
Oh, it's as far as I can tell, it seems like a rite of passage now. God damn, I blew.
But I wasn't even mad at the person who did it because they were a child. So I can logically reason that had to come from somewhere. They didn't just inherently know that. And I wasn't even mean to her. She annoyed the crap out of me, but I wasn't mean to her. I didn't retaliate. I was still cordial. And oddly enough...
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a child. It's like, obviously,
yeah,
the kid did...
I was a child, too. I was just an older child. But, because I didn't retaliate, and maybe because she was under the impression that no easy way to say it, that black people act a certain way. She was expecting me to act a certain way, and it didn't happen. That one day she came up to me and was absolutely nice to me, which didn't change a thing, because it's like, no, you just called me the N-word yesterday. It doesn't change anything that happens today. But
it's like
I did get a nice response from her, which was odd because I didn't do anything different. I just didn't retaliate.
Right. Come on, INS.
And that's kind of how I live my life, because I
Come on, INS.
if you don't like me, fine. There's nothing I can really do. Like, I'm not gonna change to make you like me. Because it goes back to what
Damn it!
That's what you get. That goes back to the thing with OperaBot. Is
trying to
she
beat this
she did
fucker.
all of that. She tried to change herself and it didn't work. So why should I waste my energy changing myself if you're going to hate me regardless?
I just want to try and do some damage before he launches children out of his ass again. Oh! Oh! Yellow laser's good, purple laser's bad.
That's
God.
yellow, that's orange.
Whatever. Try to beat this asshole. The guy who mollywops my ass and then charges me money for it. I know it's someone's kink, not mine. Life is absurd, Cat Daddy. You were absolutely right, my man. Just like this bastard I'm dealing with here. I know you were referencing the earlier conversation, but I'm tunnel visioned on this guy. And you know, I can't. There's not a whole lot I can do about commenting on, you know, racism and stuff. I think I've said my piece on a lot of that. Like, the best thing I can do is just not be racist. Which I think
in this day and age, it's very easy to do just because everybody is like hypersensitive to the littlest thing.
Look, I can't. It's very hard for people to accept that I'm not racist sometimes. So like, no, come on, you're white and you're straight, I think.
No pity on an old book. You killed Mr. Nagibot. Also, it doesn't help that he's in that position and his head is right there. That was gross.
Oh, man.
I don't think mollywop is a slur.
No,
What's that actually be a slur?
May the thousand blessings of a random and unspecified god rain down upon you. Yeah, I have the items. One order of useless crap, as requested. Oh, now Father Servo can finally achieve oneness with the universe. You don't say. Just wait, my child. Oh yeah, I
don't like this angle. This is disturbing.
I have a head in my ass. It blinks at you.
That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of another appendage, but we'll go with that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I love words that sound like they could be slurs, but aren't. Like, oh, that does sound like a slur word.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you're allowed to say that. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're not allowed to.
Just like, did you see the controversy about, I think it was Squid, where they used a word that is a word, but is very similar to a slur.
Oh my god. Can you give a hint as to what the word is?
Yes. Take the N-word, but make it a little more cutesy, like you're calling a child the N-word.
Oh no.
What? But that is an actual word. Like, it's not a slur. It is it is a word. But
Oh wait.
that was one of those words where I'm like, okay, I understand what you're trying to say, but in this environment, that was the wrong word to use.
Let's see what's there. Oh,
Especially
man.
since I think people have used it to reference little black children.
Oh, I know exactly what word you're talking about now. Yep, I know that word. Does it happen to rhyme with the name of a ground-type Pokemon?
Yes, it also rhymes with a character that's on Winnie the Pooh.
Huh.
Oh. Okay, I totally didn't even see that you wrote that, Scott, so that shows that we have the same mindset. But yes, it does rhyme with the Winnie the Pooh character.
Well, I've gone far enough. And, I guess we'll do this one more time, and then we'll call it quits. No, I don't want to deal with any of y'all. Oh. He simplified himself. Are y'all, stay over there. Well, what do you think of Father Servo now? You've, had a lot of work done. Indeed, and all thanks to you. Think you can face the full might? Alright, let's see.
He's gonna hit you one time and you're gonna die.
Oh, and he bows too? What a fucking Chad.
It's nothing by. Oh. Wow, you really might lose this one.
Alright.
Face the full might of Daddy.
Face... How can I do that? I'm right here.
Well, whip it
Ah,
up.
fucker. Ow! Wow!
Oh my gosh!
Wow! What a bastard! Oh, my wife is in the room. Hi!
No, she's not. Oh.
What, did she just peek around the,
No, under different circumstances, seeing her silhouette behind the green screen could be something else.
Oh! Oh, Lord, okay. I like how he's exclusively going after 2B. I'm okay with that right now. Yeah, please give me, like, an easier hacking game. I am not getting the hang of this.
They're increasingly dumbing it down for you.
It does feel like that. Yes! Now how much of it's health? Okay.
That's a good amount considering the levels.
Let's do it again. Uh-oh. Ah! It sucks because 9S is, like, this game really wants me to use the hacking.
Yes.
And I am not getting the hang of the hacking. Not yet. You know what? I was having issues with the controls in general the first stream, and I think I've got a pretty decent handle of them now.
I mean, yay!
You know, I don't appreciate
Come on now. You know you're still my favorite.
Daddy doesn't appreciate your tone.
I mean, do you want me to be more sarcastic? I can go Daria routes.
Ah, bastard.
Another good show that people need to watch.
Yeah, Daria was basically like Beavis and Butthead for people who were tired of Beavis and Butthead.
It was for people who like Beavis and Butthead but also had a brain.
What is up with my pod pro? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want my laser and I want my gravity.
But what I also like about Daria, because I kind of revisited like people's analysis of the show today, it actually still holds up with a lot of its themes.
Oi! Oh, yeah! Oh! Jesus! This guy is no joke. To be help. So now that you know that this game has multiple scenarios, I hope you know that, you know, where it ended in the last playthrough is like only halfway through the game.
Well,
It's only
aren't we stalling?
I mean, we're not stalling. I'm completing parts of the game.
Yeah, so we can get to the real game and why we started this channel. Well, while you and I combine forces.
Well, I still need to get the PS2. Trust me, everything is on hold once that happens. Yes! Hacking! Awesome!
Halfway there.
Whoa!
We're halfway there.
Oh! Ow! 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 God, every hit this dude takes throws him against a wall. Oh no! Ow! Ow! Ow!
The only Bon Jovi song I actually like is that one.
Yeah, that's being generous.
Seriously, because even that one I can't take or leave.
I'm just not a Bon Jovi fan.
Neither am I.
I have a guitar autographed by him, but
Where'd you steal it from?
it was given to me. Ow!
Miyagi-bot said you lied. Hey, did your wife and you ever catch up with Cobra Kai?
We started chipping away at it again. Oh, motherfucker!
Scott says, I'm from Bon Jovi's hometown and I had one of his math books in middle school. Holy crap.
Did you
holy
keep
crap,
it?
that's cool, and holy crap, that also shows how old your school was when it came to math books.
Yeah, there's our education system.
And you wonder why we know, us Americans know good things with no brain. I actually told my dad recently that my senior year of high school, I literally breezed through it because I had study hall and the rest of my classes were taught by sports teachers.
We know the sport ball.
And the only stipulation for those teachers was, don't tell the principal we're placing bets on our team. We'll let you pass.
Jesus.
So I didn't learn a gosh darn thing during my senior year. You know, the time you probably should learn the most.
Okay, all things considered, this fight is way easier than the last one.
Maybe because you're actually leveled up.
I'm like level 38. This dude
yeah,
is...
but before with Kubi, you were like level 29.
Point. Actually, I was like level 23 when I took on his...
Yeah, that's what I thought. 23 to 25, something like that.
His big daddy form. And he did say this is his final form, so...
Yes, but are we talking realistically, or are we talking DBZ rules?
Oh! Oh, apparently Miyagi-Bot's a GT fan. Stop! I don't like the hacking. God, I'm just... Ow! I'm happy that 9S throws his sword when he attacks. That way I can keep decent range.
Actually, now I'm not meaning this to as a joke or to make you mad, but in Rebirth, that is actually one of the things I liked about Yuffie, is he's a close range and long range attacker.
Well, Yuffie was always one of my favorite characters, so I'm sure once I do get around to that game, I will play with her a lot.
Oh, I absolutely try to keep her in my party as much as possible.
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat Father Servo.
Now, what if he had like that one punch, like the literal one punch man?
Here comes my serious punch. Maybe after like the brutal ass beating that was that last fight, the game just like wanted to like give me something nice. Because this game will make everyone feel miserable.
I have stories of very miserable, not even final bosses, but like mid bosses. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of conflicted here.
Okay, we're done now, right? I mean, this has to be the end. Oh my oh no. Oh no. Oh my child. How wrong you are, for if Father Servo wishes to be truly strong, he must stake his very life upon it. Oh, for the love of... Grandfather Servo... I'm working on it! Grandfather Servo no quarter. This will be a battle to the death. Prepare to die, my android child. Oh!
Well, that was just cheap right there.
Oh!
Did he get faster?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going with DBZ rules.
Hack! Hack, 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 hack. Hack, 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 hack. Hacks. Ah! Fucker. Damn it. Oh, I think I know. Oh, I noticed something. Most of the androids, their eyes glow before they attack. Most of the machines, their eyes glow before they attack. Father Servos do not. So he is really just surprise hitting me. I've got to do this. I've got to do this.
20 minutes later, how's everybody doing? Are we having a good time? If we're having a good time, please tell people about our channel. We have good times like this all the time while on the weekends, but still, we have good times like this when we do it.
Don't hit my girlfriend! I need to beat this fucker.
I'll laugh if he has another form.
He said it's a battle to the death. This has to be it.
Yeah, but if we learn anything from the Dragon Ball universe, that's never the case unless you actually kill him.
Yoko Taro is way meaner than Akira Toriyama. Yoko Taro will yeah, rest in peace. You damn legend. Yoko Taro, he don't give a fuck. He'll kill all his characters off.
That's a trope I actually do like, is if it's done properly, killing off main characters. And I mean, for real, kill them.
Yeah, I mean, one of the endings to NieR Replicant. I mean, that like this has multiple endings. So, you know, there's like the regular, the first ending you get. Then like the second ending, you end up having to kill Kaine because she gets possessed, and there's like no way to save her. Ow. Then like the canon ending, like the ending you really have to work for. Turns out there is a way to save her, and in order to do that, NieR basically has to erase his existence from reality. So he dies and no one remembers him. However, I think with the remaster, they did want to give a little bit of a hopeful ending because people do love the characters in that game so much, where they created like like an extra scenario where Kaine and Emil are both like, you know, thinking about our adventure, it's so weird, the pacing of everything, it feels like someone else was supposed to be there. And you end up having to go on a quest to remember and then resurrect NieR. And then everyone can live happily ever after. Except for Emil, because he ends up in this game. Which means he's outlived everyone he loves. Where's 2B? Okay.
I get those kinds of endings. They're not typically my favorite because I think it's kind of schmaltzy, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it was something that was done more for the fans than anything. After so long of like the ending being NieR is your protagonist is forgotten forever. But he does so that his sister, Kaine, and Emil can live happy lives. It's like a selfless, loving end.
Something similar happens in the first Dragon Age, where you actually can sacrifice your, because you make a character, you can actually sacrifice your character to save the world. Or you could also, sacrifice other people to save the world. You can actually convince them, like, hey, think of the glory if, you know, you took the position I'm supposed to take.
Yeah, imagine how, like, totally fucking remembered you'd be, man. What do you say?
No, there's also the ending of you can essentially save everybody without sacrifice, which includes sleeping with the character I swear was based on Angelina Jolie.
Dope.
Like, if they made a live-action movie, I think she would be the best person as this character.
Dope.
Yeah, she's my number one favorite character, because I love her demeanor. Because, they have, like, that kind of, I think, NieR Automata does it too, where they have, like, random dialogue, like, nothing really triggers it, it just randomly happens.
Right.
Between characters, and she basically, this is supposed to take place in alternate medieval time. Yes, banter. They're living in a medieval or alternative medieval time. But she made a Yo Mama joke where I actually stopped playing because I'm like, oh, I need to hear this. What did you just say?
I like when characters banter.
And this one was pretty good because this was the first time I ever played it, and it was kind of like your typical fanfare where I'm like, okay, this is pretty typical. But when she said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's about to talk about somebody's mama. I need to hear this.
How is anyone good at this?
Take the game to Japan and see what happens.
Okay, well...
And I'm saying this in the sense that I'm not even criticizing them. I'm saying we suck. Like,
goddamn, like, I get it. I'm sure there's like a rhythm element that that's just not clicking with me. No! I've gotta beat this fucker.
I do remember, there's one game that tested my, that tested my skill, that made me realize how unskilled I am as a gamer, and that was, Mario World, The Lost Worlds, or whatever it's called.
Oh, Super Mario The Lost Levels.
Yes, that, yeah.
Dude, no one is good at that game.
And just think, that was actually supposed to be a game for us, but they dumbed it down, and that's how we got Mario. I'm like, when I read that, I was like, how dare they dumb it down for Americans that I played? I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh!
Yeah, I see why. I see why you guys dumbed it down.
Whoa, man, I dodged a fucking... Ow! Never mind. Alright, nines. Stay back and heal up, buddy. Heal up.
Meanwhile, Tubi is dying. Tubi is bringing him to you, like, get him off me!
Help!
That would be a Mac thing where we would be like, Mac.
Father Servo!
Mac, take the punches for us. Do not bring anybody over here. And he would immediately run toward us with the enemy behind him.
Look. Here's my question. I got a question. Here's my question. My question is...
The question I want to ask is...
Have we gotten to the point where we just say spit it out already? Did I do that during the last Gamer Grudge? Because I feel bad if I did.
I think you did something.
Ow!
But to be fair, in the comments, I was like, somebody take away his top privileges, please, now.
Fuck you, miss!
That's actually why he said it.
Oh, good. Now Father Servo can be at peace, for he has found a foe.
He can be at peace, but I have another final form.
I have another final form. He has finally found a foe strong enough to withstand him. Here, your earthly reward. Oh, yes! I don't know what any of these do, but I'll take them. Thank you.
Oh.
Target neutralized. It's over. Huh.
Wait. We didn't have a moment of silence. We didn't have to do that.
He said it was a battle to the death.
We didn't have to do that.
About
Robo
goddamn time. If I ever see that bossy Robo Monkey again, it'll be too soon, let me tell you.
I suppose.
Stupid machine. All he cared about was getting stronger until we finally scrapped him. But now
I feel like there's a meta here.
Again. What a relief.
Indeed.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. 9S.
BF-15? Watch your mouth.
That
She
man.
made Daddy Servo explode.
Oh, Daddy.
It's Mr. Miyagi Bot, first of all. But you know what? Mr. Miyagi is also Daddy because I would not ever make him mad.
Best way to avoid punch. No be there.
No be there.
Uh-oh.
Why is that pig white? That sounded wrong.
Well, most of them are, really. Ow!
Why is that pig glowing? There we go.
Why is this pig weird on the melanin scale? Ow! Okay,
And this is what we mean by you have to laugh at things you say, because I didn't mean for that to come out the way it did, but he was glowing. Wax on, wax off, indeed.
Why is this pig so ashy?
Did you ever watch The Proud Family on Disney?
No.
well, they have 3 characters called the Gross Sisters, where they drew them like this kind of almost corpsey blue color. And the reason why they did that was because apparently they were so ashy, it turned their skin blue. I'm like, that's so wrong.
Huh. Can't say I've seen anyone so ashy they were blue before.
Neither have I. Now, I had to laugh at it because this was a show produced by black people, so it's like, I get the joke, but I also feel bad for laughing at it.
You should, you monster. What? You monster. Fuel filter, Pascal, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. I got some oil. I gotta give it to Pascal. Oh, boy. Yada, yada. Oh, boy. I get a bedroom. Alright. What can I do with my weapons?
Barrett. Did you say you're gonna level up
Oh, yeah. The Demon's Cry. Just to see how strong it actually gets. Not very.
Why does it seem like that wasn't worth it?
Because it wasn't. Boo. Yeah, and these... I mean, who knows? This is already pretty powerful as is. Maybe if I beefed this up. No, don't equip it. Let me upgrade it first. Let me see if I've made a terrible mistake. Wow. Okay, that's at 840, 924. And this is at 420 to 504. Okay, this is definitely my second strongest weapon right now.
Okay, so
896 to 980 is when it's at its max.
Wait, hold on, but go back. So how come you can't level it up?
I need a
equip
meteorite shard. Yeah.
Okay.
Righto. This weapon is level 3 as far as we can take it here, but there are craftsmen who in the world who can raise it to level 4. So you craft new weapons from older models, but where do the older models come from? The lady who owns the place sends them over every once in a while. Her name's Accord. Okay, so where is she? How much I can upgrade weapons depends on how much money and materials you have. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, this Accord lady.
Does she have a sister named Discord?
What do you think?
I'm allowed to make dad
You just
jokes.
started transmitting to us directly.
Now, do you
Dad
feel
jokes
any
aren't
force
for
of threat?
just
Your
dads.
mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free
God,
to visit our
9S.
village whenever you like.
I suppose that's technically accurate, but you don't have a dick.
This is pretty big. You sure it's okay for us to get a room like this? Hell yeah, Nines. We have permission, plus it's probably stationed here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's take a nap together.
Did you just fart?
It sounds like it. Let's take a nap together to be... Yes. But... we have been on for 5.5 hours. So, oh god, okay, camera's freaking out. So, I'm gonna end the stream. Cat Daddy, if you're still there, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. I will try to be a little more conversative next time. And Scott,
Hey, not a word.
shut it. And Scott, thank you as well. You're a real pal.
Please promote us. We need the views or the subscribers.
Hey, last I checked, we were at 20. We're only 30 away from possibly getting to affiliate.
Hence why we need the subscribers.
we're getting there. We've only been doing this like what, a month?
Did you not get the promotional part of it? This is where you say like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't like, comment, and subscribe on Twitch. You follow.
You have to say it everywhere.
Okay,
like,
fine.
Comment,
Like, comment, and subscribe. This is gonna end up on YouTube at some point. Me dealing with all this horse shit. So you know what? Like, comment, and survive. And we'll see you next time on DTH Games.
Please promote us. Please tell your friends.
Yep.
We really want to have conversations more with people. Please.
And we very rarely have had an active chat so far. So this is something for me that I want to brush up on, is being able to play these games and be engaged in the conversation at the same time. So help me get some practice in. I want to have fun. I want to have good conversations. I want to make jokes. I don't know. I like doing this. So follow, comment, subscribe on any platform.
Tell your friends, please. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
We will cry if you don't tell. Please tell on us, please.
I'm gonna cry either way. Tell your mom if she's cute.
Hi, wifey.
I mean, tell your dad. Where's that dad?
Wifey.
Where's that dad of yours?
You know what's funny? I would have laughed if your wife pulled back that green screen.
Excuse me?
See what happened was.
You see, what happened was.